Today was the finale for the Detroit Pistons. The Pistons wrapped up the Summer League with a victory against the Orlando Magic, and they won by 1 point today. So, pretty good game, especially at the end. The Pistons pretty much controlled this game, majority of the game, until the end. Got a lot out of, some of the players that I wanted to see. Garza, you got the good and the bad with Garza today. The ability to stretch the floor, it was there. Being relentless and going after those rebounds and getting tip ins, it was there. But also on the flip side, against more athletic competition down there in the paint, kind of struggled. Couldn't get his shot up, things like that. Stuff you got to get stronger for and work on. So, still ended up with 21 points. So it shows you how easily he can score. But like I said, on the flip side of that, it's defending that, he's going to have to get stronger for and be able to move his feet. So, they'll have some time where he can, work on that. Today he was signed to his 2-way contract. Also hearing that Jamarco Pickett is on the 10-day, and that may change. That's what they said on TV today. That may change for the good, not for the bad. I really like Pickett. Really like Pickett, man. Pickett even though he's only 6'7", I feel like he's longer than that, but he's not. It's just the way he's built, man. And, notice that every time he plays defense, man, the guys have to pass the ball, because the way he's built, he's so long. But he can move his feet. So, on the other side, obviously, his ability to knock down open shots, man, his relentlessness on the offensive end. I really like Pickett a whole lot, man. Got out of Saban Lee what we should have got out of Saban Lee today. Like I said, Saban Lee didn't have the opportunity at Summer League last season, but he had an opportunity to be on the actual floor. So that helps. And like I said, he got a lot more playing time than, Killian Hayes, because Killian was injured. Saban Lee played more experience. So I guess after that conversation he had with Stackhouse, the game before last, it really helped him out a lot, because it seemed like it woke him up and it flipped the switch, and he started to attack the basket and started to shoot threes with confidence, knocked down some more today. Like I said, the form is the form. But if it goes in, you get nothing from me. You get no complaints from me. It's not. I come from a school of Sean Marion, so what I'm saying. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna go 100 on the way his jump shot looks. If you can get it to go in, I'm fine with that. Even though it was only these past two, games in the summer league. Something that he just has to continue to work on. He's been working on it during his off season, so keep working on it, but shoot it with confidence. Do not second guess yourself. Shoot with confidence. You see how long it took Ish Smith to be able to even, do decent at the 3-point line. He still has struggles here and there, so it's a confidence thing. You second guess your shot 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna go down. It's not gonna go down, but it was cool to see Amp Lee at the game supporting his son. Him and Saban's mother was there, but Saban, showing that athletic ability, man. Went down there, smashed it, and does what he does. Do what got you here. Do what got you here, and improve on that. That's what you got to do, young man. So, Servetus today. Servetus is alive, ladies and gentlemen. He showed up today, and he was smoking hot. When he started knocking them shots down, they just started falling. I wish he would have had more opportunities to get more shots, because his release is a little unique. Servetus doesn't jump. He doesn't have a jump shot. It's more like a hop shot. He barely leaves the ground, man, and it's very quick. And he'll shoot it in people's face. He'll shoot it right in your face. Did that a couple of times. But he'll shoot it right in your face. So, for him to get shots down makes me a little bit happier. You know how I feel about him being drafted over Kevin Porter Jr. Y'all know how I feel about that. So, Like I said, just keep working. He'll have his opportunity to go into the G League, man, and improve and show what he can do. That's my thing. I just want to see these guys improve. This stage of the Pistons right now is for improvement and development. So I keep that all the way across the board. From the lowest on the roster to to whoever. So now let's talk about the ongoing topic of Jalen Green. Jalen Green is not making things any better for himself, man. You're going to make it real tough on yourself, especially when you come here. This is Detroit, man. We stick together. We don't play that, man. We don't play that. And for you to go and add fuel to the fire by posting that little post, he didn't post it, but retweeting, the post that somebody made with Deion Sanders and what he said about Detroit drafting him. Well, let me give you a little history lesson, little kid. Deion Sanders was not the best Sanders drafted. The Lions went with somebody who also named was Sanders, who also was from Oklahoma State, ironically, that was better than Deion Sanders. You are the other guy to us. We had some fans here that was on that train. They wanted Jalen Green, and that's fine. But for the majority of us, you never were the guy. And this right here is just, I'm even more glad because he's immature, very immature. But yeah, you're the other guy. It was a better Sanders here in Detroit. So, the funny part is that, even himself and also Houston fans, they tend to forget that Houston was trying to trade for Cade. You're the second thought, even with your own team, Mr. Green. You're the second thought, even with your own team. They kind of was like, kind of had to like walk into drafting you. They wanted Cade Cunningham. They did not want you. But now you're showing the immaturity. Some people would call it confidence. No. Immaturity. First of all, you haven't played a official NBA game yet. You should not be out here stirring up stuff like this. Somebody needs to get with that young man and tell him and get himself together, man. Get it together, brother. Because you should not be doing that, man. Not at this stage of your career. You have not proven anything yet. And you out here insulting entire cities. Something that you don't want to do. You're going to have to learn the hard way. Definitely going to have to learn the hard way. So, it's going to be a hell of a battle every time we play Houston. Especially when they come here. Oh, my goodness. You don't understand. So, and basically, like I said, to go in the post, make it seem like you even had some of the Houston writers jumping into it. Talking about, Detroit, who wants to move to Detroit, this, and that. Okay. All right. Okay. We're going to see who's going to have the last laugh, man. We are going to see who's going to have the last laugh. Because like I said, Houston ain't paradise. Houston ain't paradise. But, a lot of you, they haven't even lived here. You don't know anything about the suburban areas, the surrounding parts of the inner city. You know nothing about, some of the estate here in the Detroit area. You know nothing about it. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I know about Houston, but I do know one thing about Houston. It's some ashy parts of Houston, just like it is in Detroit. Those little pocket neighborhoods like we have, oh, you best believe they are in Houston too. Because guess what? My nieces, my sister-in-law, I have family that live there. I've seen it myself. So don't act and get on your high horse like Detroit is just the only city that just have these ghettos and it's just everything is dead. And listen, we got parts of the city that ain't pretty. But what major city don't? Chicago. You got some parts of Ohio, certain cities. California, New York. What are you even saying? What are you even talking about? So that's a whole nother topic, man. Let the kid learn the hard way. But we already know how the country feels about our city. That's why it's Detroit versus everybody, and it's going to stay that way, because the outsiders who don't know anything about our city, they tend to believe everything they hear on the media. Well, listen, athletes that come here, that actually come here and play here, they love it here. They love it here. The only one that faked the funk is Blake Griffin. So, other athletes, they stay here. Calvin Johnson, Ben Wallace, Rasheed Wallace, Barry Sanders, all of these guys, they still around. They love it here. What is it in the pudding here in Detroit? Well, you won't get to find out, Mr. Jalen Green. You and the Jackson 5, y'all get to stay in Houston. Tito Jackson, with your shiny suits, you get to stay in Houston. And we're going to see how long that lasts. We're going to see how long that lasts. So that's that, man. Summer League is a wrap. And it's time to move on and get ready and prepare preseason to be the next step. So, they'll have opportunity to get prepared and, get some practice and some training in. And that's what we need, man. We need, especially with guards, we need guys like him to, be able to work. I'm saying? He needs to work. He's been working his behind off with his father, but the physical aspect of his game, the strength and the agility need to work with that. So, like I said, it's all, it'll be go time before you know it, man. But it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man, about the Summer League. Who was your favorite players? And let me know what you think about the Jalen Green situation. A lot of y'all have been giving some good feedback, but for him to go again and just muster up more, I want to hear what y'all think about that. So with that said, that's all I got for y'all, man. I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.